What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on Forever Flame Racing Reviews. It's May 10th. We're posting every day this month of May. It's been a great month so far, and today is my first day at the track, and it was nothing but absolutely amazing times full of great memories, interviews, and a great race. We finally had a caution IndyCar. I predicted 2. We only got 1. Just such a great day. Let's read the results as this race literally just finished like 5 minutes ago. So Alex Palou won. He's opening the season with a 4 for 5. First time it's happened since 2006 with Sebastian Bourdais. And also Dan Weldon did it in 2005 when he also went on to win the Indy 500, which I think Alex Palou is a very good shot at doing. Paul Ward in second. McLaren, you could not have asked more of him. Ran a very quiet day. Same thing with Will Power in third. Scott McLaughlin in fourth. He started fifth. Just ran there all day. Scott Dixon from 16th to 5th. Absolutely crazy day for Dixon. Graham Rahal, I feel bad for him. Started second, led 49 laps today. He drove flat out, drove his heart out. Only 6 for him today. And then Marcus Armstrong, Kyle Kirkwood, Renus VK, and Felix Rosenquist round out your top 10. All those days were very quiet. Felix Rosenquist actually went in the grass and spun in this race. He tried to bring on a yellow, but he was never successful in that. Louis Foster starting third, ended up 11th. He kind of fell back, but, tough day for him. Really, all Rahal fell back. Newgarden 12th, never got going. Actually, on the warm-up laps, he had an issue with his hybrid. To come into the pits, start in the back, so good recovery for Joseph. Nolan Siegel 13th. I believe he started around there, just really didn't do anything. Alexander Rossi 14th. He was making moves at the start of the race, but then fell back at the end. Conor Daly at 15th. He was actually in the back all day, so I would say that ended up being a pretty decent day for Conor Daly. Christian Lundgaard 16th. Worst result of the year. Unfortunately, he had some penalties in the pits that really set his day back. Devlin DiFrancesco, 17th. Gutted for Devlin. Lost it in the pits. He was on for 4th. Probably would have had a good day around where Graham went. Lost it in the pits, unfortunately. Robert Shortman, 18th. Shout out Robert. He only got 4 laps of practice this weekend. Ended up 18th. Christian Rasmussen, 19th. Santino Ferrucci, 20th. His engine blew in warm-up this morning. Stingray Robb, 21st. Kyle Milot, 22nd. David Malucas brought out a caution after like 400 and something laps of straight green racing. So thank you, David. We believe he had an engine issue. Jacob Abel, 24th. Colton Hera, 26th. Marcus Armstrong, 26th. And Kevin Simpson, who didn't even turn a lap, finishes in last. So this was an absolutely great day at the track. Absolutely loved it. My thoughts on the race is Alex Palou is invincible. You cannot beat that guy. Absolutely insane. And now we are going to cut to some very good driver interviews. I'm here with Conor Daly, driver the number 76 Humco's Hollander Racing Machine. So Conor, what do you think is in the cards for you today?
Honestly, we could use a little bit of luck. We're going to have to strategize our way forward. I think we got blocked pretty badly in qualifying yesterday, so we know we're a little bit quicker than where we're starting. Earlier this season, we've actually just been kind of raw on pace, kind of not starting as well as we want. But this time, we actually did get blocked, so it's kind of a shame for us. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hope that there's some maybe yellows that we can take advantage of, something different that happens today. But yeah, just really never know.
And then, obviously, you guys did super well in the ovals last year, getting a podium at Milwaukee. So do you think your performance at Indy will be super good this year?
I hope so. We definitely need it at this point. So, and we've got Gateway coming up soon as well. So it'll be nice to get those in here very soon. But really want to get a good road course result. This team deserves it. I mean, we've been very close to a couple different good ones this year, which is kind of just been taken out of our grasp by just 2 small things. So they deserve a good road course result. Hopefully we can get one today.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here with Marcus Ericsson from Andretti Global and winner of the 2022 Indy 500. So, Marcus, what are your plans to move forward today?
Yeah, we have a lot of overtaking to do. So I think the strategy, obviously with the new rule, we have to run both compounds twice. So everyone is going to be kind of similar there. So it's about overtaking, I think.
And then ultimately last year, Indy didn't go 100% your way. So what's your goal to bounce back this year?
I think 0% my way. It was a very bad month of May. So now we had a good open test here a couple of weeks ago, and I think it's about being patient and build it up step by step. I think that will be the key, and if we do that, I think we're gonna be in a really good spot for the race.
Sweet. Good luck this month. I'm here with Alex Palou, driver number 10 DHL Honda for Chip Ganassi Racing. So your season's been incredible so far. So what's the secret to your success?
I don't know. Honestly, it's just a great team. The team, everybody at Chip Ganassi Racing and HRC had done a tremendous job over the off-season to try and get an edge on other teams and other manufacturers. So it's been great. Honestly, I've had the best guy, I feel like, every single weekend. And they try and make it look easy for me.
Do you think you'll continue to have the best cars you head into the Indianapolis 500?
I hope. That's what we put the most focus on. I think everybody is, like all the teams and all the drivers. They're obviously over-focused on the 500, and we're doing the same. So we hope that next week, once we start with the 500 and qualifying, we have the speed that we need.
Do you think there's a chance that you sweep the month of May, how we saw Will Power and Simon Pageant do in 2018 and 2019?
Yes, there's a chance, of course, but I mean, we need to take it step by step. But yeah, obviously we're off to a good start. Hopefully we can win today, and then see if we can win in a couple of weeks.
Sweet, good luck. Thank you for your time. How do you expect the race to go today?
I don't know. It'll be interesting. The strategy is obviously kind of decided for us, unfortunately. So that'll take away of some of the opportunities that you might have at other races. But the field's very tight. And so I think it'll be tough to pass. I think that'll be kind of the name of the game. Hopefully it's not just a freight train out there. We want to see some good passing, some good racing. And if it holds true to IndyCar standards, so it'll be chaos. But this year we've been green for most of the races. So
you mentioned IndyCar's new strategy rule. And obviously in the interviews yesterday, we always revealed that the drivers had already voted no to this. So I assume you're not a fan of it, but can you just tell me why you think it's not a good idea?
I think it's good just to put the option into the team's hands. I mean, you're changing strategies. People have different opinions, different ideas, different car setups for different tires, so it makes you utilize the tires in a different way automatically. I don't know why we need to lock into a program that's already decided for us. At that point, you might as well have just one tire compound.
And then obviously as we're heading to Indianapolis, you I think led the second most laps there last year, did very good. Do you expect that success to be the same this year?
Obviously I'm with a new team, but they have a good car there, so I'm hopeful. I think that we need to qualify quite a bit better. Last year we didn't qualify so well. We had some issues there, but if we qualify towards the front and run in the pack, I think it'll be a good year.
Sweet, thank you. Good luck today and all month of May. I'm here with rookie Louis Foster, driver of the number 45 RLL machine. So obviously you had your best qualifying session yesterday. So how does that feel to get a good quali on the board?
Yeah, good. Obviously it's our fifth race. To be in the Fast Six is pretty special. So yeah, all credit to the Rahal Lethman racing crew. The 45 car's been on fire all weekend so far.
You think you'll be able to move forward in the race and challenge Plo for the win?
I don't know, Matt. We'll see. We'll try our best, but we'll see what happens.
All right, thank you. Good luck today. I'm here with Kevin Simpson, driver of the number 8 Chip Ganassi racing machine. So obviously your qualifying's picked up tremendously this year. So what's the secret to that then?
Yeah, it's we did some work on it over the off season. I did some just testing and practice with myself and working on just new tire runs, and I think that helped a lot, and just been able to apply it this year. And I think having a year under your belt helps a lot as well. But yeah, it's been a big improvement, and trying to keep improving on it.
Obviously, you have two great teammates in Scott Dix and Alex Palou. So what's that like having them in the team?
Yeah, it's been great to have them and to look at them as a reference and a benchmark and try to work my way towards where they are.
And then ultimately, May is all about the Indy 500. So what are your plans and expectations for that?
Yeah, it's going to be a big month. It's going to be a very busy month, and I'm just looking forward to it all again. And I had so much fun with it last year, so I'm just looking forward to getting it all rolling.
Sweet, thank you. I'm here with Colton Hunter, driver number 26, Grain Beige Honda for Andretti Global. So Colton, how do you think the morning session went for you?
It was pretty awful. Yeah, I didn't do a single lap. We had some sort of problem with the clutch and getting clutch pressure, so we weren't able to engage first gear. So because of that, couldn't even leave the pit box. So something that, fortunately, the race is so late, we have plenty of time to fix. So try to do that.
So you think you'll get fixed no problem, or do you think you'll might have to take a penalty or whatnot?
No, there won't be a penalty for that. As far as what the problem is, we don't know yet, but there's plenty of time to figure that out.
Sweet, good luck today. I'm here with AJ Foyt's very own David Malucas. So how has the transition been from really what was a crazy year for you last year to AJ Foyt this year?
Oh, I'd say just consistency. I mean, like you said, for me, last year was a roller coaster of emotions going up and down, especially changing through different teams. But it was all, I think it was good for me. I aged quite a bit, I think, even though it was 1 year for me. I think I aged 10 years mentally. It was a year of maturity, character building, and coming into now having consistency, being comfortable, more long-term contract, it feels good. So having a little bit of a tough start to the season with trying to find the setup, but I think we're slowly starting to make gains in different directions. Obviously being a little bit unlucky here and there, but things are slowly starting to come together.
I asked you back in Milwaukee why you chose AJ Foyt for future, and you told me because their cars are super good at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So, starting next week, we're going to be finally going the right direction around this place. So, you still confident in that package for the Indianapolis 500?
I mean, I think so. I mean, we were sandbagging a little bit at the open test. We didn't use our proper oval car, so we're going to be pulling them out now here going into the month of May. So I'm very excited. I think it's still going to be another good month for them, and yeah, I can't wait. I mean, the 500 is the big one, and it's going to be good for us. I think we need it as a team, every day working on the car, being together, building that consistency. That's where we're going to find the big change.
Sweet. Thank you for your time. All right, I'm here with Kyle Milot, driver of the number 90 Prema machine. So what's it like being on a new IndyCar team, brand new?
Oh, it's tough. You start from scratch, and you've got to find a lot of new stuff and just keep trying. There'll be a few more setbacks than most other teams, but yeah, we're slowly getting forwards and finding a direction.
So as we head into Indianapolis, obviously we're going to the 500. Do you think that will be your team's biggest test all year?
Yeah, I think so. It's normally the toughest one out of everything to get right. But at the same time, I think it's the one we've prepared the most for. So everything's been a bit of a sacrifice up till now to make Indy the best we can. So yeah, we'll see.
What are your expectations for Indy, like in terms of results wise?
No idea. I can't predict too much. I think if we find our feet quite well to begin with, it should be good.
All right, sweet. Thank you. Good luck today. So I'm here with Scott McGloin, drive the number 3 Penske machine. So Scott, last year you guys showed tremendous speed at Indy. So what do you have to do to get that speed back?
Look, just got a lot of hard work's gone in to make sure that we were as good last year as we were going to be this year. We want to be fast again and start at the front if we can. But it's also not the end of the world if we're not. So if we have a good qualifying, that'd be great. If not, we know we've got fast race cars.
Do you think the hybrid will change the race at all, and if so, how?
I think just the weight of the car is a lot different, but the hybrid is definitely a tool to help pass cars too and get the runs and make them bigger. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Sweet. And then my mom's called the last 3 Indy 500 winners. She's picked you this year, so hopefully she's your good luck charm for victory.
Let's go. Thanks, Mom.
I'm here with Renas VK, driver number 18 Dale Coyne Racing Machine. So Renas, obviously you were like the last driver to sign, so you didn't have a lot of off-season preparation. So how did you prepare in a short amount of time and be so good?
I mean, it was tough. Just kept my head in it. Mentally, I was already in that car, so tried to do whatever I could, watch every race, and tried to kind of up my strategy game in the car. So we did that, and no, it paid off so far in Barber, and hopefully we can do the same thing here in Indy GP.
Yep. So obviously you won here back in 2021, so this is probably one of your best tracks. So what's the plan for moving forward today?
Moving forward, we're starting in the back, so moving forward will be the game plan. So track position's big, so whatever we can do to get clear track and put some heaters down is going to be the goal.
And then obviously, I mean, Dale Coyne struggled a bit in Indy 500 qualifying the past couple of years, and you're terrific here at qualifying. So how are you going to bring your starting at the front and have Coyne there?
I mean, it's gonna be hard. We don't have the most resources for anybody, but I think we can we can rely on my information, the information I have, and what I need from the car. So far in the open test, everything was good, and I'm not worried at all about being bumped.
Sweet. Good luck this May. I'm here with Jacob Abel, driver the number 51 Dale Coyne Racing Machine. So obviously, you're a rookie in IndyCar. So what's the transition been like from Indy next to IndyCar?
Yeah, it's been good. I think we've had some issues kind of out of our control all year long. We've had a lot of pace at certain points. So just trying to get a weekend where everything kind of goes together. We had a lot of pace at Barber. We had a lot of pace at Thermal. But, we just had issues in both of those that, prevented us from getting a good result. So, yeah, looking forward to the race here. We didn't get warm-up in. We made a lot of changes overnight. So we're going to have to adapt quickly. But I feel confident. I feel like our car is going to be pretty good.
So what are your thoughts on IndyCar making every driver use the same tires twice in a race? So basically making everyone have a 3-stopper.
Yeah, it's interesting. It kind of takes a little bit of the strategy element out of it. So, yeah, it makes it a little bit interesting there. But I think we'll still be good. I think it's going to make it hopefully more racy. I think that was the goal, but we'll see if that actually happens.
Sweet. Thank you, and good luck today.
Thanks, man.
What was that like, becoming the president of both this offseason?
Well, I love the sport. I obviously love the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the 8500. So an opportunity to work with the sport throughout the season, I'm looking forward to. It's just a lot more work, a lot of different constituencies. I used to worry just really about fans, and now you got teams, owners, fans, engine suppliers, a lot of manufacturers, promoters. So it's a little bit different work, but I'm really enjoying it.
And then, obviously, Conor is your stepson. So who is your favorite driver besides Conor?
I'm a Will Power fan. Yeah, I just because of his emotion and the way when he's upset, he's upset. When he's happy, he's happy, and just the way he celebrates. But obviously, yeah, Conor would be my favorite, but Will would be second. Before Will, it used to be TK, but now we lost TK. He's retired and kind of doing the business side. I'm really pretty much a Will Power fan.
And then how do you think the hybrid will change the Indy 500 this year?
It's going to be interesting. It depends on what driver you talk to. You have some drivers that think it's going to be a challenge. You have other drivers that think that they can actually use it to their advantage. So I don't think we quite know yet. I think as practice goes on, we'll be able to get a sense of what it's going to do. I'm hoping it makes it entertaining, gives the drivers some more tools to pass and be competitive.
Sweet, thank you. Now we're going to cut to a very cool interview that I got with the head engineer for Colton Hera at he's the head engineer at Andretti for Colton Hera. This interview got set up for me. Thank you to everyone involved that set this up, and thank you, Nathan O'Rourke, for stopping for me and giving me like 10 minutes of your time today. It really meant a lot to me, so cut to that interview. I'm here with Nathan O'Rourke from Andretti Global. He's brought many wins and successes to this program, so can you please tell us your job title and what you do at Team Andretti?
I'm Nathan O'Rourke. I'm the race engineer for Colton Hera. I've been in his race engineer since he started his rookie year in 2019.
Sweet, that's very cool. So, as someone that's looking into colleges and careers, so how did you decide that you wanted to do this for your future, and where did you pursue your education at?
I didn't really decide I wanted to do this. It was weird. I started coming to the 500 when I was 3 years old. We used to sit in turn 3, and my first race was 1984 when Rick Mears won his second race. And I've been hooked ever since then, been here every year since. When I went to Purdue for engineering, I didn't really know that people got paid to work on race cars. So once I got more into engineering and understanding that there were engineers working on race teams and people made a career out of it, it seemed like an obvious choice for me.
That's really cool. So obviously last year the hybrid came in halfway through the season. So how has that changed your job in day-to-day?
It's changed it quite a lot. Obviously, it's not just understanding how to use the hybrid at a given track to find the most lap time, but it's also 105 extra pounds that got bolted to the back of the car. So normally when we add 5 pounds to the car, that's a big handling thing for us. So 105 was certainly required us to evolve our setups to handle that. You know, it's more difficult to handle in most corners, especially high-speed corners. Moving the weight distribution rearward has been a big challenge for us, making rear tires last, but it's been a fun challenge, and so far we figured out what we need to do to compensate for that, and I think for the most part we've done a good job.
And ultimately today we're here at the Indy GP, so what can you tell us about your plans for the race, and how do you plan to move forward?
Yeah, obviously, up until now, Colton's worst qualifying position for the year was 4th. Like, we've been the series best qualifier, but we haven't been executing very well on race days, to be honest, for various reasons. But now it's a little bit different. We qualified 13th, which is for a lot of people is a good day. But where our expectations are with Colton, that's not what we've set higher standards for ourselves. But the good news is, like, with the tire rules have changed for this weekend, we've got 2 new sets of reds, which I think is going to be a nice advantage in the race. It always is here. So what we've just been trying to sort out is what tires do we start on, when do we use those new sets of reds that we have to our advantage to pass up to where we think we need to be.
And then ultimately winning Barber or the Indy GP or the pole position in May is really cool, but ultimately if you don't win the 500 it's all for nothing. So what is your goal for the 500 this year?
Yeah, obviously it's win the thing. We've been, for whatever reason, it's been a tougher track for Colton. We've been very competitive. Last year we were sitting second, saving fuel, minding our own business, and had a freak spin. So I thought we had a really good shot last year, honestly. We'd started at the back and we were up at the front by lap 60. So I think we have a good foundation for the 500. Our team spent a lot of work trying to find some more speed for the cars, which is always important. But I feel like we have a good handling package. We felt competitive at the open test. Colton seemed really good in race runs, and that's really what's most important.
And then do you think the hybrid will change the 500 at all?
I do. Same answer. That's a lot of weight to bolt to a high performance racing car, especially one that's going nearly 240 miles an hour. So, it wasn't as big of an impact handling wise as we expected, but it certainly made it harder to race with people and run in dirty air in racing conditions. But yeah, to be honest, it probably is not as much of a challenge at the speedway as it is some of the other tracks.
And then one last fun one here. What's your favorite memory in racing?
Man, it starts from the beginning. Like I told you, being a kid here and like just seeing the evolution of it. And sometimes, especially when I'm having bad days here, I kind of have to pinch myself and say, hey, look at where it started, look where you are now. Just very grateful for the opportunity to make a living doing something I love so much.
Sweet, thank you for your time. So this is the outro of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this has been my best video I've ever made. It'd be crazy if my mom called Scott McLaughlin the Indy 500. We saw that there. Check out my last year's Indy GP video where I told that to Joseph, and then he ended up going back-to-back. That'd be pretty crazy. I can't wait to get going the right way at this track. I can't wait to get on the oval. It's going to be great. I love IndyCar. I love the road racing, but everyone loves the oval racing better than IndyCar. It was a great race. Alex Palou's invincible. And with that being said, see you tomorrow.